take your food as medicine, and absolutely nutrition is so key, and we overeat. Food should be functional, and now for the first time in human history, we're killing ourselves with food. We're poisoning ourselves with food.
Yeah.
For all of human history, up until the last 100 years, up until the last 50 years, rather, 1970s, more people were dying
from lack of food.
From malnutrition than starvation. From malnutrition and overeating. Yeah. So now we're having diseases of excess. We're having diseases like diabetes, like congestive cardiac failure, liver failure from drinking. We're having obesity causing. Obesity, by the way, causes 20 cancers. Yeah. It's linked to 20 cancers.
Most of the ailments, most of chronic ailments in the developed world is from overeating.
Yeah, it's inflammation. So inflammation causes so many things, and we know this as doctors. If you're inflamed, your body goes into overdrive mode. Your organs start failing. Your heart fails. Your brain fails. Have you heard of neuroinflammation? Neuroinflammation is when you can't concentrate. You're unproductive, and people call it ADHD, and people call it all sorts of things. But it's actually you're just eating crappy processed food, which are not meant to efficiently release insulin. They're meant to just spike your insulin, bring it down, spike it, bring it down. This causes the pancreas to fail. That's why you're getting 20-year-old diabetics, type 2 diabetics, because their pancreas is not. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made our pancreas and our liver and our kidneys. Mizan means balance, right? It's not designed for this upward swinging of glucose every 20 minutes from your quality streets and your Mars bars and all this kind of stuff. And then on top of that, your processed foods, and we're just bringing premature failure. So imagine, 100 years ago, let's say your pancreas would have secreted insulin 3 or 4 times a day. You had 3 meals a day, 3 or 4 times a day, So, 80, and you'd be doing that. So, it's got a let's say a shelf life of 80 years, pancreas. Because obviously we don't live to 150. The longest human in recent times has been 122, I think. We don't live to 150, okay? But now, that 80 years worth of use is happening in 10 years. Yeah. So of course you're going to get diabetes and heart failure, liver failure in your 20s.
Yeah. It's like redlining your car.
Yeah, exactly.
You're driving down the motorway, if you're redlining it, you won't get to, from Manchester to London, the engine will go.
Exactly, and exactly, it's all about exactly the same concept of mileage. We're putting more mileage on our organs than we are any time. So more people are dying now of overnutrition. Of overeating, by the way, and not overnutrition. I must say, we are overfed but undernourished.
Overfed but
undernourished, because we're lacking in vitamin D, we're lacking in vitamin B12. So common, folate, ferritin, iron deficiencies. I see so many people now are pale, just so pale because they're vitamin D deficient, they're folate, ferritin deficient. They can't concentrate. Some men can't have erections in their 20s, by the way. Their test levels are crashing low. Why? Because they're vitamin D deficient.